Hello, this is Natalie Delahaye here with your astrological forecast for the 8th of April 2024. So we are in eclipse season. Eclipses come in pairs, and last month there was the lunar eclipse in Libra, and this month there's a solar eclipse, new moon in Aries, the opposite sign. And so we have new moons every month. Eclipses are just that little bit rarer. And, the intentions that you set at this time, the goals that you set, the metaphorical seeds that you plant, can be much far reaching. So it's very much about a 6 month cycle as opposed to just the kind of month. And solar eclipses are like wake-up calls. I mean, if you think about it, the moon is casting a shadow on the sun during the solar eclipse. And in the same way, if you think about the moon as being the intuitive part of us, our intuitive brain, our feeling brain, our emotions, our unconsciousness, and the sun being all those solar principles like logic, rationality, consciousness. So when this light is temporarily blocked, as it is during the solar eclipse, it's the more intuitive part of our brain that takes over. And so, certain insights, certain feelings, certain intuitive hunches can really happen around this time. And it's also about a blind spot being illuminated. So it's something in our lives that we had forgotten about, we've hidden under the rug, so to speak. And this emerges to be focused on, to be looked at. And in the sign Aries, if you think about all of the themes of Aries, Aries is a zodiac sign: confidence, innovativeness, innovation, pioneering, courage, energy, all of those things. And so Aries is ruled by Mars, the red hot fiery planet of action, of passion, of energy. And you would think that with this big group of planets all in the sign of Aries at the moment, the sun, the moon, Venus, Chiron and Mercury, and the North Node, you would imagine that this time is really, really action orientated, which it will be, but maybe not straight away, because there are a few things happening here. There's Mercury going retrograde, so very much favouring the past, going back to complete things, editing, reviewing, gathering the information, going back to something you've left on the back burner before launching something. So it's that sort of more of a kind of pause time that the universe is giving us. And also, the ruling planet of Aries, Mars, is in the sign at the moment of Pisces. So Pisces is the watery sign. It's the sign of the fish. It's about going with the flow. Mars is ego, and when the planet Mars is in Pisces, the sign of non-ego, it's kind of a little bit different. It's not quite the usual going forward, action orientated ego, competitiveness, energy. It's more about making decisions based on the higher good, making decisions based on intuition, emotion, the soul, the spirit, that kind of thing. And also coupled with that, the planet Saturn, planet Saturn slows things down. It slows things down so that we can focus, go deep, prioritize, and make sure that we're kind of doing things properly. And so Mars is right conjunct next to Saturn, which is very much like running on sand, driving with the brakes on. So what this is saying to us is, yes, it's all there. We have the ingredients, we've got the vision for going forwards, and yet I would say kind of hold the reins temporarily, because up until now and the 20th of April, It's more a time of looking things over before launching. And remember, Aries can be very impulsive. It's about, can be about action for action's sake. So, you know, it's bringing in a bit of wisdom. Chiron, the asteroid of wisdom, is a signature part of this lunation. And so, you know, it's about sort of, in order to kind of unlock that, the right door, we have to just make sure, first of all, it's the right key there, that we've actually got the key, that we're doing the right thing, that we're moving into the right areas of life. But as from the 20th of April, as we move into the full moon in Scorpio, things change. So things that we set now, intentions that we set, can start to manifest around that time, especially as with Mercury, Venus, and Mars will be crossing the eclipse point of this eclipse from the 20th of April all the way throughout May, actually. So yeah, things change, but I'm just saying, I would say my guidance is right now, be patient. Just be a little bit patient. That's what I would say. It's a strong energy. It's a reboot energy. It's a reset energy. It's pushing forward. It's action. It's activity. Cardinal sign Aries, which is all about new beginnings and having the energy, motivation, and confidence to break through into new ground. And you know, it's unlocking that door to deeper meaning and calling with Chiron there. And so this is the theme of this eclipse. If you would like any guidance of this time, do get in touch with me. I am at nataliedelahaye.com, my website. There's a contact form there. You can get in touch with me if you would like a reading tailored to you and your unique chart. So until next time, have a wonderful month. And by the way, I must just tell you about this t-shirt I'm wearing. I'm not one of these kind of like comic fans or anything. It's actually a fancy dress superwoman t-shirt, but hey, it's got the glyph of Aries. That's why I'm wearing it, and it's red. This is the time to wear red. And you know, I do find that actually during depending on where the moon is, I do like to dress accordingly. So you know, if the moon is in Aries, I find I like to wear a bit of red jewelry as well. You know, go for the gemstones related to Aries, like jasper. Anyway, I was just saying, take care and all the best to you. Bye bye.